And welcome to 10.6.3, factoring ax squared plus bx plus c. Alright, on this example oh, sorry about that. For this example, I am going to throw at you kind of a complicated quadratic expression. 8x squared plus minus 6x minus 9. This one's got a lot more things going on than the first example that I gave you. First thing I want to point out to you is we got two subtraction signs in here. That means when we factor it, we're going to have one plus sign and one minus sign, or we can have minus and then plus. We'll have to figure out which order they're going to be used, but we have to have one of each sign. The second thing that makes this more complicated is look at the values for a and c. To factor these expressions out, we need to find the factor pairs that can give us the value of a, which is 8, and we have to figure out what factor pairs can give us 9, or with the c value, which is negative 9. So I wrote those out for us, and I thought about it. Well, 8 and 1 can multiply together to give me 8, and 4 times 2 can multiply together to give me 8. Those are the factor pairs for A. And then for C, the pairs are 9 and 1 and 3 and 3. So now to figure out the solution, I have to grab one of these pairs, 8 and 1, and drop them into these binomials. And I have to grab one of these factor pairs, 9 and 1 or 3 and 3, and put them in and see which one is right. It may not be 8 and 1, it might be 4 and 2, it might be with 9 and 1, it might be with 3 and 3. Okay, but it's going to be one combination, one pair from here and one pair from here in some particular order. So to figure this out, it's a lot of trial and error, and that's what makes these problems kind of frustrating. There's not much any more shortcut than just plugging them in and seeing if it works. So here's how I set it up. I wrote the same. I grabbed the 8 and 1 and I grabbed the 9 and 1, my first two pairs, plugged them in, and I wrote these in two different ways. One where the plus sign is first and one where the minus sign is second. And then I switch the order. Only one of these can be right. Okay. Now if that makes sense to you so far, now we go through the process of checking to see if these things work. How to figure out if it's right, we have to figure out if the middle term would match. Would I get the bx? In this example, the negative 6x. So here, 8x times negative 1 is negative 8x. Plus 9x, that's going to give me a value of positive 1x. That doesn't match. This is not right. Try it down here. 8x times 1 is 8x minus 9x. This will give me a value of negative 1x in the middle. This is not the right solution. Alright, so I can eliminate 8 and 1 and 9 and 1. Well, let's keep 8x and 1x in there, and let's substitute the 3 and the 3. So I kind of erase it, and if you have paper and pencil, you just kind of use your paper and pencil and erase these things and swap some 3's in here. Alright, so now we try it this way. 8x times negative 3 is negative 24x. Plus 3, that's like negative 21x. That is definitely not negative 6. Then we try this bottom one. 8x plus 3x is 24x. Minus 3x, that's a positive 21x. That's not going to work. Bummer. Alright, so now we can cross off 8 and 1. 8 will not be the first term. 1 will not be the first term in the other one. So we swap that out with our other pairs for A, and we'll put in 4 and 2. And I put a 4 here, put a 2 in front of this x. And well, I guess we'll try the 4 and 2, 3 and 3 combination next. If that doesn't work, then I'll do 4 and 2, 9 and 1, and see if that one works. Alright, maybe we'll get lucky this time. 4x times negative 3 is negative 12x. 3 times 2 is positive 6x, so negative 12x plus 6x is negative 6x. This is our winning combination. We have a winner. And so maybe I'll grab my pencil here and circle the right answer for you and kind of highlight for you. This is the right solution. Yay. If we double check down here, 4x times this 3 is positive 12 minus 6x. That would give me a positive 6x in the middle. That would not be the correct answer, so I can cross this one out with a little authority. Yay. And we now know this is our correct answer. So, to tackle these problems, you want to find the factor pairs for A, you want to find the factor pairs for C, and you want to do some trial and error, some guessing and checking to see if you can get to the right answer. Hope that problem helps you out. I'm going to make one more video yet today, and check for that here in a few minutes.